दिया है। अगर आप वर्ल्ड न्यूज़ भी फॉलो कर रहे होंगे तो एक यूएस बैंकिंग सेक्टर्स में बहुत बहुत बड़ा फॉल आ रहा था, सिलिकॉन वैली बैंक का डिफॉल्ट चल रहा था। तो अभी एक एक और एक अच्छी न्यूज़ आई है कि यूएस government is going to try and put down $2 trillion of their own money to get infuse some liquidity into the markets. And like when you connect fundamentals and technicals, uh, if you see good news have come on a support or somewhere where the fall should take a pause. And basing my theory on this, uh, today if you see Bank Nifty on a daily time frame, I would call this as a false breakdown और यहाँ पे नीचे जाने की कोशिश की sellers ने, जो कि नाकामयाब रही, and Bank Nifty has managed to close above the previous day low. And if you've been watching this channel, this is something I call it as a false breakdown or a liquidity hunt, and I would call this as a hammer or a doji, which does show that a reversal can come from here or at least a pullback. So now, if you see the hourly chart, there is this yesterday's previous day this swing low, which now Bank Nifty has not managed to decisively close, but yeah, there was like first attempt, second attempt, and as I've told you, more the attempts, the weaker the wall gets. And basing it on that itself, if you even pull out on a 30-minute time frame, there is this trend line that Bank Nifty has been supporting. And now, I would, as I've told you, I did not participate in the short rally that happened because I didn't find good risk to reward trades. Here now is the simple trade would be I would wait for an hourly closing above this, like I would want something, a candle close here, and then have a retest of this level where I would like to go long here or in near this zones of 39,200 to 300 zone. The 100-point zone has to be given now because the volatility is also high. A 100-point move in Bank Nifty is like a 10-minute candle or a 15-minute candle. So keeping that in mind, we will have to keep a wiggle room of 100 rupees or 100 points. So this is my outlook on Bank Nifty. Again, I am not bullish. I am saying I will wait for a close in an hourly or 30 minutes, whichever suits you. 30 minutes will give you a better entry, no doubt, but an hourly will give you a better confirmation. So you have to balance it out as a trader and fine tune your entries according to it. So this is the trade plan for Bank Nifty. If you see weekly also, I would like to show something. This was the major range. This, yeah, this was the major range, and no doubt Bank Nifty still till now is trading below it. But if you see now, if we get by tomorrow, because I think today is, yeah, by Friday, we get a closing above 39,400, which is not that far away now, 300 points away. I would, for me, it would validate that the Bank Nifty is again entered the range, and we could see price moving towards 42,000 also. This is the range analysis that I have for Bank Nifty. Again, a good doji hammer on a daily time frame, so we should look out for long entries. Moving on to Nifty, I was really waiting. If you see, I have marked this level of 16,790 or 16,800, and if you put it on weekly, this was the level marked, and I have missed a very good entry. In fact, I had said that I would really go long. I would have really bought like 3 to 4 lots of futures here because this was a level that I have a very high conviction on, and no doubt I've missed my entry by some points, like 30, 40 odd points. That's okay. Again, here there's a good compression pattern happening. If you see, draw a trend line here like this, and also if you want to do it, this can be something. Yeah. So a lot of people will say this is a continuation pattern towards the downside. But again, that is why I would wait for a closing, a 30-minute closing above this. And also, why I have a bias towards upside is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one whole week or 7 trading days, the market has just went down. So some pullback. Let's even if we draw a Fibonacci from here and connect it to the swing lows, a pullback till zero point 0.5, which is 17,300, it can be on the cards. So keeping in that in mind, and also here in daily, if you see, this is a hammer, a doji, whatever you want to call it. The purpose is that there was sellers that got trapped here, and if the price starts moving above 17,070 levels, the sellers will start covering the positions, and which will lead to a short covering rally. Moving on to stocks now. Some HDFC Bank is something. All the banks are on very good support. I had this level marked. If you guys, we had discussed this. Me and Gandhar had discussed about this particular level. I think 2 episodes back. And look at the beautiful retest it has given. Again, trying to go back into the range. If you see the hourly, it's setting up very nicely. If you yeah. So this is also a cup and handle. Yeah, it's a cup and handle pattern, you can call it, or a double bottom. There is a double bottom, a W pattern. You can name it whatever you want to. As traders, names, we got nothing to do with the name. We want to make money. And if you see, this is it. Yeah. So now, same plan of action here. Wait for a breakout, let it close, retest, and we go long. Simple. Let's keep it simple. And I was looking at 1600 CE also. In fact, a far OTM trade in HDFC Bank, which I might take tomorrow, as there's a good setup forming. Even if you go to Axis Bank, yeah, see this all banks have taken support again, close below this low, above this low, which again indicates a trap for the sellers. This is a good level to go long. So banks have taken support. Bank Nifty also can reverse, forming a hammer. So these are the confluences that I'm adding to my analysis. Moving on to one more stock that I saw is BPCL today. It had a stellar run. If you see a weekly chart, it's this is again a cup and handle on a very big time frame. Yeah, if you put it like this is the cup, and there you go. That's the handle. Also a VCB kind of pattern. So do keep an eye for a breakout above 360. Yeah, we'll keep a buffer at 360 level. In fact, the best entry would be for me, because I love to buy retest this, is the 340 zone. So I would want the price to come here, give a retest, and I would buy here and just wait for the breakout. Or else, if the price doesn't come here, wait for the breakout above this and then go. That is why you should always plan your trade and trade the plan. That is what they say. Uh, it's a very bullish move. It's some around 7%, 6% move on BPCL. So keep an eye on this counter. Looks ready for an up move. Yeah, if you even, I think if you can even draw a trend line, yeah, something like that. Not the best one, but yeah, to just add to the confluences. Third one is IEX. Now I've been, I love this stock and I keep tracking it. And now I have, in fact, today made a position in IEX. If you see, here is the story that tells you that it's ready to go. So this was the first hunt, price did go down, and now the second hunt where they did try to exhaust the buyers. If you see, this is, people went long here and the stop losses are hit here. This is the story now IEX is telling me in a weekly. If you see daily, today it managed to do the retest, and now it's all set. I've been looking at the 152 level for a breakout, and I have already, disclaimer, I already have a position. It's a very far OTM, very risky position, but I was okay to risk 1500 rupees, which I did give it out in our Telegram channel, which is free. Please do go follow it. I keep posting very very nice stock option trades which have a risk of not more than 1500 to 200 2000 rupees. And in this also we took a risk of 1500 per lot. I got the 170 CE at just point 0.4 paise, and it's already trading at 0.55, which is a 37% gain in a single day. Again, far OTMs, do not always try and buy far OTMs. It was in my risk appetite, and I've risked it from my profit. So that is how I've planned this trade. I'm expecting a very good move. IEX is a stock. If it moves, it's a 8 to 10% mover in a day. And I think these are the three stocks that I'm looking at. Bank Nifty again. I have a bias on the long side. So if you guys don't want to trade futures and options in Bank Nifty, please start buying Bank B's ETF. I also trade those for swing trading. It's a very good instrument. It's very liquid nowadays. Nifty B's is still not liquid, but Bank B's is surely liquid. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in to After Hours with Bereez. Please do follow us, press the subscribe button. Please like our videos. We put videos every day, try to tell you what can happen on tomorrow, on the next day. And thank you, guys.